Coming your way on the show, it's the Lima Lemurs taking on the Hot Shots. We got a couple of all-star teams. We're just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Christy Mathewson.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Javier Baez. That's in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Buxton over at second, 1 down. On the ground, out to short. Chisholm, jump throw. Fine play in the hole for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That's to third. Harrison fires over to first. And Witt is out. That ends the frame. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And here is Ricky Henderson. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Daniel Vogelbach. Fought off foul. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their 3rd child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to the hospital just in time for the birth, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Buxton returns it to the infield. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's going to be Josh Harrison. That's smacked on a line to center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Josh Naylor. That one is absolutely belted. Buxton on the move, racing back. Still going back. And it's off the wall. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. And that's a 2-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First offering misses the mark. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an All-Star. So here's Scherzer. And fires in a fastball at 95.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A two-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Caleb Thielbar gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is Craig Biggio. And that'll do it. Eloy Jimenez now. Mathewson back to work. Ball one, no strikes. The 1-0. Snags the liner back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 9.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Minnie Minoso. On the corner for a strike. Strike one. This to center field. Henderson hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Eric Hosmer stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Left-hand hitter waits. And Hosmer swings through it. Struck him out. And good work there. Welcome back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on a line. Buxton makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Mathewson back to work. That's hard hit on the line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yasmani Grandal in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
That one to first, and that'll do it.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you pitching.
Yeah. You say if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. All that dreaming you chasing, showed his face, then came and went. Feels like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor, while my people fighting demons and the cancers. Trying to fix it, singing ballads, singing anthems. How I'm so clueless with the last name answer. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, how he do that? Can't be sitting gentle in the storm, you gotta move that. I've been busy breaking down the walls, I'm getting through that. Girl, this ain't my final curtain call, I bet you knew that. Trap. How the you figure that? I can't be laying on my back. I hear them knocking on my door, but love ain't living here no more. Holding life, I gotta squeeze. These lemons got me on my knees.
Just about set to go now, and today's starter, Tom Glavine.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. There's a strike. Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Over to Hosmer. One gone, bottom half of the first. Daniel Vogelbach at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here!
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Popped up left side. Baez makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and plays made there, and that retires the side. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Eloy Jimenez. There's the strike. And strike two. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
There's a swing and a miss. Swung on, belted. Hoskins on a dead sprint, racing back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
0-2 as he waves at that one. He goes down looking. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Garrett Crochet.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one pulled down by Jimenez. Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. That one ripped. Gone! He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Adley Rutschman. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Trevor McGill gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now, Ricky Henderson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw into third. Lead runner around second. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. But add on one more as the solo. Welcome back. On to the third inning. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0-1. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's one down. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. And that's in there. Here comes the manager. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Joe Kelly.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Next offering is foul back.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too drunky for me. Call Lance. You be talking big, ain't down for the ride. Feeling like the mafia when we go mob. I be with some that be really outside.
We had a hunch, and I'm a critic hunch, and we ain't got no lunch, and now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a parent. Okay, like I ain't tripping about it.
They call me, yeah, they call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle. Took a while to start, like an engine in the winter time. Somehow I move on. Not a broken record, I'll be fine. And I lived a fool for life. Soon I gotta see the bear. Word is looking at me like what's next. Wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cats taking on the Hot Shots. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Now here is Brandon Lowe. And that is in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
That's through there for a strike. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Bottom of the first, leading off, Rickey Henderson. And the pitch. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Here's Daniel Vogelbach. Liner snagged it first. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Harrison. This to third, Devers whips it to first on the run. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll pull into second safely. And now it's Josh Naylor. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And welcome back. And now the DH, Nelson Cruz. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away.
Called out on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Here's Adley Rutschman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And that one wrapped foul. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making mine. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. The right-hander back to work. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime.
That one is absolutely belted, and it is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they lead it. It's 2-0.
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
That one ripped right center field, and it's off the wall. Franco with a relay throw, and he's out. And now Adley Rutschman. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. And that turns the lineup over. Cut off, throw to second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Rafael Devers. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Here comes the skip. So they bring on the veteran, Joe Kelly.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Just missed.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. In the dirt. Now only 1 out remaining. So the batting order turns over. Lau at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. This to third. On to first. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff.
So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you hear the pain? You're still on my mind.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just to music, maybe it's a habit. I gotta use it, even if it's jazz or the quiet storm. I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form. Write a rhyme and graffiti in every show you see me in. Deep concentration, cause I'm no comedian.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Lowe. The wind and the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bo Bichette in the box now. Takes strike one. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one for strike two. Next offering is fouled back. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Aaron Judge. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Scherzer deals. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nelson Cruz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Strike two. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
He's got it. There's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. But they strike for three in the inning. Two. Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. The pitch. Swing and a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make...
Ricky on the move. They pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
And the righty deals. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Ground ball right side, and it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
On the ground, right side. That's a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. So bases loaded with one away. Next to hit, Troy Gloss. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Barnes, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Castillo getting loose as well. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Swung on, belted. Out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing, and they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid.
Thomas Hatch gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And here is Craig Biggio. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lou Gehrig stands in here, takes ball one low. Smoked on the ground to second. Franco on to first. That's the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look. Welcome back. Top of the second at the plate. Wander Franco. Down the line towards the corner. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And it's fouled away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Rafael Devers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And now 2-0. So here's Scherzer. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of three guys, along with Clemens and Randy Johnson, to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
2-1 now. Scherzer deals. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Amir Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
That one hit to right. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a speed threat. Ricky Henderson. Puts a bunt down. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. And he'll reach second with one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Singled and scored his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's 5-3.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
The 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Wandy Peralta. He's into the game with the bases empty. Mullins hauls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Right side, hard hit. Franco on to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Andrew Chafin on a pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's a strike. 0-1. Chafin in his 9th season. He features. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out. And they inch closer. It's 7-4. Aaron Judge at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. And no throw. He's into first easily. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. It's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Seems like he got exact.
On the mound now, Joe Kelly.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down a win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball.
Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Got him, and that's the ball game. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
surprising.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the New Orleans Pinheads taking on the Hot Shots. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Christy Mathewson.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bounce to the right. Garrett. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number one.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there, and it's 0-1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. In the air, out towards right center. Soto makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In there for strike one. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Caught him looking for the K. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark. And today's starting pitcher, Dontrelle Willis. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1 now. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Riley makes the grab on the run.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In the air, left field. Soler makes the catch, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the second inning, set to go. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
In time to Gehrig, and Real Muto is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Austin Riley stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
1 ball.
So now 1-2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sir Anthony Dominguez. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And here it comes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. McNeil, relay to third, in there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple?
And he takes it himself for the out. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And they put the tag on him for the out. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Called strike right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And the pitch. Duvall started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Andrew Chafin enters the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. David Wright, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. And he'll be safe at first. Gene Segura at the plate here. In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Right, off of first with 2 away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros. As far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I've waited for this a lifetime. And I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion. Taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike on the outside, and we are underway.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 strikes.
Swings through him for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Pete Alonso. That one's in there, 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. Here comes a pitch. Liner caught at second. Here's Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there. 0-1. Swing and he breaks his bat. Alonso pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. To the right side. Toss to Alonso. Yeah, they get Belt for the out. Top of the second, Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit.
That's ripped into the outfield. And in one hops the wall.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that look.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolutely majestic shot. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Here's Austin Riley.
0-1.
And there's the strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. Now a long throw to first.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Adam Duvall in the box now. No balls and a strike. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Goes down looking. And now David Wright. That's a strike.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series Grand Slam. The swing he will never forget.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A big blow to the home fans, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Gene Segura at the plate here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Henderson moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Acuna batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the long ball was worth. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Line drive, caught.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The other way. Riley fires to first, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, Jeff McNeil stands in. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 as he waves it that way. Now a fly ball to right center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1.
No, inside.
And delivers outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jorge Soler. And that's in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In time to Gehrig. That's the 3rd out. Sir Anthony Dominguez on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
This one in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Rhys Hoskins. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you
Today, some feelings I leave in club, but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and they tell me to drop, I don't see the reason. My missus went like a thief, together we getting mischievous. The bottom is way lonelier than the top, but he ain't seen it. Stop that. Stop it, please. You more concerned what others earn, that says a lot to me. I turned $1 million down 1,000,000 times, that's not...
Let me show them how I feel for real. These ain't ill, they ain't got no skill, they ain't got no will for real. I was 10 Bang, bang, gotta go get it. I'ma lean right with it in it. Going silly if she drop like it's hot. Tell her bounce with it, talking big block, flip it, talking big sauce, spilling, gotta check. Big I'm drenched, pardon my French. I'm with a foreign, she don't speak no English. Big money spent, like a fan. If you with it, come and get it. Bands whip it, and the windows tinted. $500,000 car, $1 million in it. Throw a birdie in the pot, wrist, gotta whip it. All froze, neck dripping, all gold, fried chicken. Know I'm running, keep up, no limit, visa. I got married to the street, should've signed a prenup. Hood 10, Keisha, good brain, genius. And with this big pile of money, I don't never need love. Big wolf on my necklace, big dog, flexing. If I ever get arrested for my confession, ayy. Came up flipping chickens, flip a ton, tunnel vision, jewels dripping, talking 33 chain, Scotty.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond.
Do you still cry?
Just about ready to go. And pitching in this game, Brandon Woodruff. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more power from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Just missed. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that's in there for strike one. That's inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one.
And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. McCutchen returns it to the infield. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. To short, could be two. To second, there's one. On to Votto. And they turn it.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Juan Soto now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Votto. They get the out on Soto. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Andrew McCutchen in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Kicks and deals. Misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Fly ball down the line. And it drops foul into the corner. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Lucas Sims will take over here. And here is Troy Gloss. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Happ ranging back on it. Back some more, and out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
The 0-1. Into center. McCutchen has it sized up. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is Lou Gehrig. Yelich settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Next pitch is popped up. Votto makes the catch, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. Welcome back. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Keston Hiura up to hit now. In there for strike 1. Swings through that one. McGuire gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one 95 to finish him off. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty. And just misses with that one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. And the batter now is Joey Votto. That one fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him! And that's the ball game. 1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run for Chris Singleton.
I am living life for this PD. Nobody like a Lagos machine. I am stingy with my peace, and I'm greedy with my happiness. I know say nobody. Meta. Jumbo Mary. I'm a obiri never.
Okay, all set to go. And now the first baseman, Joey Votto. That's in there. And we're underway. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. 1 out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Ian Happ stands in now and watches strike 1. The Happ Daddy. Strike 2. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast the game at a GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Jazz tosses the first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. The pitch. Out to short. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Steps on first for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He handles it himself, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Edman. There's the strike. And now the count is even. Kicks and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's under it. Makes the catch, one down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Troy Glaus.
The third baseman,
Wainwright back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
batting fifth, the shortstop.
Manager out of the dugout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Helsley. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Glaus on at first, nobody out.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with three straight, and he had no answer for it.
Next to hit, Craig Biggio. And fouled off. And a pitch. And a curve misses outside. Ball to strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that hit.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A 3-run homer, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Matt Bush in the air right field. Happ puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman, doubled in his first AB. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Hoskins round second on his way to third. Hoskins coming home. He will score, and they lead by 4.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at second here with 2 away. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We play 2 full. The Hot Shots on top here, 4-0. And welcome back. And now the DH, Mark McGwire. And first offering is fouled off. Lined into right. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Keston. Manager out of the pitcher on here, Joe Kelly. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Next offering is down low, and that is ball 1. Hit hard, that gets through. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. That one in triple digits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
just where my head's at. I'm a king in the dead and in the dark. Got the pulse of the city in my ice cold life. I'm a beast in the night, yeah, I go there. And I say what I want, yeah, I don't care. They get mad when I follow it up.
Hello, baseball fans, and all right, ready to go here. Now, Tony Gwynn. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. And this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the top of the first. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Next offering is in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. One down, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ball one low. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ripped. Way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed him. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's Chuck Nasty. In for a strike, and that is strike 1. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And that one is lifted in the air. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Blackman, the runner at second with one away. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 3-2. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And Crawford is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out.
Here comes the manager. Joe Kelly takes over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
To third. In time to Gehrig. Out number 3. And now it's Juan Soto. Marquez back to work. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. The throw to second. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Troy Gloss will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Joe Mantiply into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Oh, that hit him. Roll not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. So up next, Craig Biggio. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gwynn quickly throws it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. One run is in, 2 runs are in. Here comes Biggio around third. He's in safely at second as 2 runs score in the play. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. Over to Crawford. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now on the bump, Camilo Doval.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have this.
Well struck, right field, up against the wall, and brings. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he deals. Strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is in the dirt. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. That's a strike. That's strike one. Out there to center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Tony Gwynn. That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye right there. On the ground. On to first. Ball game. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
Raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my I have the word like ooh ah. This right here that new vibe. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call.
Yeah, call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your phone. I know exes hate me now. Can't take you so they hate you now.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my I have the word like
And welcome into the ball. Ready to go? Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. That one misses, and we are underway. And now it's even up.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Witt is out. And there's one away.
The left-hander,
Eloy Jimenez now. Back to right. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Got him. 2 out.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just...
Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air. Right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Yeah, they get Belt for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's going to be Troy Gloss. And there's a base hit to the left. Soto around second, heads for third. Soto headed for the plate. Arenado with a relay home. Tag, safe at home. It's 3-zip. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 4. Witt with a relay throw, the tag out. But one run is in to score. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. There's a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Soft contact in the air and makes the play, and that's out number. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Mathewson back to work. They say when Chris Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Garrett flashes the leather on the run and catch. Nolan Arenado, batting with one down, takes a strike. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
center fielder.
One gone, runner at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. 0-1. Fouled off left side. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Batting it.
Man at first, JT Realmuto steps in. In the air out towards right center. Soto gets under it, brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, popped up left side, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson. Just a weak fly ball this time. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And now, Adley Rutschman. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Top half of the Andrew Chafin enters the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
and a great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch just misses. Now 1-1. Calls it in, and that's the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire
3, the phones are ringing. 4, we ain't leaving no more, no more. No 4, her griddles weak. At 5, we might be weak. At 6, they kick out the door, the door.
And it still ain't a god thing they could tell me. What could compel me to jump in, get a piece of this bread, put in, wake up, cake up, walking in the form of my elders. I'm glowed up. Don't I look like a pharaoh? Your story tale, pull up, dim on your head, clocking, grab my check out the mail room.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch is in there, and we're underway. To the right side, Biggio. Throw to first is in time. 1 up, 1 down. Eloy Jimenez now. And that's in there for strike 1. All right, Sengi, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
Scherzer deals. Got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the singers, the whales, and the lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets bottom of the first. Leading off, Ricky Henderson. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Goldie puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive to short and caught. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Swings through that one. 0-1. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
The 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one out to right. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. We played it in. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder,
The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
And that's through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point...
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one fouled off. So here's Scherzer. Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing went around. And that's strike 1. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Taylor Rogers.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Arenado to first in time, and they get Biggio for the out. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
JD Martinez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Gehrig. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. Base hit center field. Martinez headed for third. The throw in. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are 2 different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and, you know, individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. And right back to the mound. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third. There comes the skip. Joe Kelly gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a two-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Promise find the time just as soon as I get sorted. But I don't call you fams if you switch to you support it. My number out of service, man, this is a recording. Used to have to hustle on my wouldn't eat. It was days in the studio and nights in the street. It was late night Chinese 4-hour sleep. Then wake up on the couch, then rinse and repeat. I'm a weirdo and I'm chill. I'm a lover and a if you speaking, keep it real. Yeah, speaking dollar bills. Yeah, you speaking to the plug. Show me green, show me love. Show me friends from the jump. Who's still with me when I'm done? New riches. Hey, hey, hey. And now my homies talking to new. Hey, hey. Phone ringing, phone ringing. Who is it? Hey, got no time, no time. Slow wine, move with it. Hey, hey. One more time. When you say you ride for me, when you say you die for me, is that for everything, no matter whatever brings. When you say you always down, when you say you hold my crown, is that for everything, no matter whatever brings. Ooh, let me tell you, I do it real life, I don't do it for the gram. And they holler from the moon to Miami. Them who understand me, real love's better than a Grammy. Used to wear hand-me-downs, head to the toe. Now I'm sitting Gucci, making bread with the dough. I done slept in 50 King Louis beds all alone. When I have a minute, I'ma text you from the road. I got 9 lives, I already used 5. I've been living too fast, let me cruise by. New dudes with their new moves, do try. But I always think about you when I'm too new riches. Hey, hey. And now my homies talking to new. Hey, hey. Phone ringing. Who is it? Hey, got no time. Slow wine, move with it. Hey, hey. One more time. When you say you ride for me, when you say you die for me, is that for everything, no matter whatever brings. When you say you always down, when you say you hold my crown, is that for everything, no matter whatever brings.
All right, ready to get underway. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Hit in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. That's out number 2. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Gets it to first. Third out. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. All right, Singy, is there anything you have to eat or see whenever you're in New Orleans?
Absolutely. I got to get some jambalaya. If I don't, it was a failed trip.
The punch out there. One gone here.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the air, right field. Bell settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Pete Alonso now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Garrett makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Through back here at Pinhead Park. And now Rhys Hoskins. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Segura relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
The lefty to 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
O'Neal Cruz swings through it for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. Alvarado warming up as well. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunity
on the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one is lifted in the air. No one can get there. It falls in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Around second is Biggio. And he's in safely at third. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soler pulls it in on the run. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run score. Jorge Soler up at the plate. The right-hander back to work. That just misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it is JT Realmuto. That's to third. Slings it across, and Realmuto is out. Here's Austin Riley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Adam Ottavino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Ottavino, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is inside. 1-1. Softly hit to third. Riley fires to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Right side. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs. And now Adley Rutschman. Left field, way back there. That one's got a chance. And that ball is gone.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And here is Brandon Bell. Ripped on a line to center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So a lefty out of the pen, Jose Alvarado.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Right side, McNeil. The throw to first, and that is that. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
This one's squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone.
He's so good at getting his...
Here comes the... So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Joe Kelly. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. David Wright, the next to hit, takes outside. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Next offering is foul back. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire
It's too much sauce. I got ends in the south. I got money in the safe. I don't bother with crumbs in the head. I don't share. I got bells of bass in the trunk of the coupe. 215s, I need room. When it knocks, I ain't boom. What you mean she ain't Jews? Been a since the womb. Hold up. I'm trying to break the mold and catch a meal ticket. And make these non-believers have to deal with it. Never tripping on these lanes, we don't see the same. I leave them all behind when I meet. I take the game.
Sometimes wonder why